I stopped at one of those vans, Horizon NJ Health. They took my sugar levels and not great, but they helped me understand everything. They said yes, they could help me with a diabetes program. I'm doing better now. Lost 20 pounds so far.
At Horizon NJ Health, we know NJ Family Care because we're from New Jersey and we can help you too. Call 1-800-238-2853 or visit horizonnjhealth.com/plans.
Wow! Episode 900 of this show, with more episodes in iTunes than any other show about job search. This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and this is the 900th episode that I've done since launching this show. Today's is about charisma and developing your charisma, because frankly, charismatic people always do better than non-charismatic people when they interview. Hope you enjoy the show. I hope you practice some of the ideas, and I hope you give the show 5 stars on iTunes. And if you share this one, I'd really appreciate it as well, because it will help other folks. And now let's get going. And I want to talk with you today about building charisma. Now, if you know some of my work, you know that I believe that there are a certain number of qualities that firms look for when they hire. Competence is one, self-confidence, character, chemistry, charisma, all of which to me add up to personal leadership. Now, how do you add to your charisma? Why is charisma important? Because often it's a huge differentiator between one candidate and another, and it draws people in emotionally when you interview. So I want to help you today work on your charisma and talk with you about building some of the techniques that will allow you to be more charismatic in interviews. So the first thing comes with preparation. An unprepared person who's winging it has a degree of uncertainty about them. You can't be uncertain when you interview. You have to demonstrate complete mastery of your subject on the interview. So you have to take the time to prepare. After all, athletes do it. The greats do it. You think a public speaker hasn't walked out and rehearsed that speech before they've given it? Why do you think that you can just wing it and do extremely well on every interview you do? Even if you're not hired, you want to create positive impressions because you never know when you run into these folks again. So preparation is a huge part of presenting yourself in a charismatic way. Another thing is asking great questions. If you just simply arrive with little more than superficial questions, you're not going to wind up drawing them in. One of my beliefs, and I mentioned this in another video I've done, the more they talk, the more they like you. You want to get them talking as much as possible because their belief is you're interested and you want to appear completely engaged in what you're doing. Next, you'll find that, and this comes hand in hand with energy. Energetic people present themselves in charismatic ways, and people who use their hands when they talk also appear charismatic. Now, I've been trying to illustrate that in a very small screen here to demonstrate my energy and passion using my hands. Now, in using your hands to speak, I want to be clear, you never block your face. You go to about this level, at highest about this level, when you use your hands, because doing anything to block your face becomes distracting. But keeping it around this level emphasizes points. And you notice how I went to the side here but didn't block my face? It emphasizes points that you're making, and thus you're able to demonstrate greater strength and passion for what you do. That brings us to passion. I know it's easy to be passionate about things that you love. You may have hobbies or family that you have huge joy about, but you have to demonstrate it about your career too. So being passionate as you talk about your work is incredibly important. And finally, optimism. People are not drawn to and people are not magnetic if they sound down and pessimistic. When you talk to downers, don't you just want to get away from them? Downers, people who are completely negative, people who just want to point fingers at others, complain, moan, piss and moan, excuse my language there, folks. You want to be someone that draws people into you, who has a magnetic quality. That's what charisma is all about, that magnetic quality that makes you attractive to others. Employing some of these techniques is a huge way of making people want to hire you because they want to be around you. Being flat, being dull, speaking in a monotone voice for 30 minutes just makes people want to go to sleep. Is that what you want to do? Of course not. You want to be that charismatic individual that even if they turn down, it's hard for them to turn you down because they really like you. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here's a few ways that I can be of help to you. First of all, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching from me, help with interview preparation, or with assistance on a salary negotiation, email me at Jeff Altman at thebiggamehunter.us. In the subject line, tell me what it's about. Coaching, interview prep, salary negotiation, whatever it is, just put it in the subject line, and in the body, just tell me what's going on, and we'll schedule a time to speak. Next, if you're interested in resume and LinkedIn profile reviews, critiques and such, or a job search makeover where I review every aspect of what you've been doing in your search and try and help you make corrective action one time, you can find out about it at my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. Look for the tab on top that indicates the kind of service that you want. Click through, place the order, and we'll get to work right away. And there's always JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that's going to help you find work more quickly. Plus, through the site, for one price, you can also ask me questions as well. Again, that site is JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. I'll be back with more soon, and in the meantime, have a great day. Take care.
Everybody needs to understand that I'm more than simply a hype man for this rap group, just like Geico is more than just a company that can save you money. Geico also has fast and friendly claim service, so they can help you when you need it most. And while I do love being a hype man, I also love reading for children's audiobooks. Like Little Bo Peep, she lost the sheep, and she don't know where to find them. Yo!
Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.